Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Pretty Real Persona. I am your host, Ariana, baby. Um, so as always, I do want to start out with a soul check and check in with my besties, my baddies. Just see how you guys are doing. How's your day going? Like, how's your week been? How's your month been? If it's been bad, let me know in the comments. I really want to know how you guys are feeling. When it comes to me, I feel like okay, so I'm feeling a little bit excited for this next week. I feel like I need a few days or a few moments of like just complete peace. And I am going to be going out of town, baby, and I cannot wait. Like my birthday is literally in a couple of days, baby, and I just want you guys to know this. I am your favorite Cancer, baby. It's Cancer season, so if all my motherfucking Cancers, baby, come to the front, baby. If you're a Cancer, if you're the baddest bitch, yeah. Uh, from one Cancer to another, happy motherfucking birthday to all my Cancers, baby. Big Cancer, never the little Cancer, baby. Like, yeah, it's our birthday. Time to come to the motherfucking front. Step to the front, baby. So if you're a Cancer, drop your birthdays in the comments. I love my Cancers. Um, so as you see, I got your favorite Cancer shirt on. So yeah. Um, so yeah. So I'm really excited about my birthday. I have a lot of fun things planned, just experience things. I'm just excited to get out of my town that I'm living in and just really, hit my shit. Do something different, see some people, see something different. So yeah, that's what's really keeping me going right now, day to day, truly. Um, so yeah, today's episode is about having the courage to be seen. When I talk about being seen, I'm not talking about just being seen in selfies or being seen on social media. Like I'm talking about being seen for who you are, unfiltered. I know it's a little scary, like it can be very scary to be vulnerable with others or to people like you, raw, uncut. Like, I'm not gonna lie, just living your best life comes with just living in your authenticity, not caring or giving a fuck what people think about you. Because no matter what, you're that bitch. I will say, just like a big thing about, being able to having the courage to feel seen, it's scary. It really is. Like, vulnerability in general is scary because also it's like, not everybody deserves the same level of vulnerability from you. Like, you should be like, be stingy with your vulnerability to people who do see you. Like, I seen a little clip where Tiana Taylor said that, like if it's not aligned with me, or if they don't see me, they don't hear me, it's not aligned with me. Like, and honestly, that is the truth. Like, surround yourself around people who see you, who hear you, and who align with you and your goals, your values, your morals. And if you don't know what your goals, your values, or your morals are, like, take some time and sit with yourself and journal and think, like, what do I value? What are my morals? Like, um, and really stand on it, 10 toes on it type. Um, but it's like sometimes it's so easy to hide feelings, to hide ourselves, because like naturally we're taught by, probably whether it's people, things, places in our lives to shrink into, to shrink mentally, physically, and you don't have to shrink for nobody, baby. Cuz honestly, this is your life. And it's like a lot of people do get off on trying to, make you feel small. And it's like, you're not small, baby. You're the biggest. And then it's like we learned that, um, being seen meant like being judged. And I will say, like, for me, I will say, like, I think that, like, I always say this, like, I played small Ari for years. And now it's like I'm big Ari. It's like I'm big Ari. Like, and I just think it just comes from like people not knowing or seeing your potential yet. And it's like, it's not for them to see, baby. It's for you to see. And I feel like once I start seeing my potential, I start like acting and walking as I truly am, like I feel like that's the exact moment I decided I'm not shrinking for anybody. I stopped playing little Ari and became the biggest Ari. Okay. So I kind of want to talk about, what being seen actually looks like. So it's just like being seen means, making the effort to not shrink yourself in rooms you used to shrink in. I think for me, like I definitely had to work on like, like I would get around certain people in certain places and feel like, oh, like, because it's like you hear people say, oh, you're doing too much, you do too much. Like, but it's like, no, baby, I do enough for me and for what I want to do, baby. So mind yours. And it's like, so what if you're doing, so you could be doing too much for one person the whole time. It's a whole group of people that you never do too much for. So it's like, definitely seeing what, like I say again, alignment. And like it'd be those people who says you're doing too much that try to shrink you and try to dumb down or dim your light or your personality. And it's like you have to notice those things and then like make an effort, either check those people, or if you don't feel like you're confrontational or anything like that, just you can ignore people or just continue to be yourself and don't let it phase you. That's one of the best like forms of like ignoring. People hate when you ignore them, and they hate when they see a bad bitch continuing to be a bad bitch regardless of what they thought. Like that's the best revenge. That's the best revenge. Show them. um Another thing is expressing your needs when it's hard. Like, it's like sometimes your voice will shake when you are expressing how you feel, and it just makes you want to stop. And honestly, that's your throat chakra being closed, but you really got to, start speaking and saying things that, when they're on your mind. It's okay. Be able to express how you feel no matter what. Like, prioritize your voice. Your voice is important, and you deserve to be heard and you deserve to be seen. Power through those things and still get out. And it's like, even if it's not, the message isn't received well by someone who's used to you being plain small, it's like, okay, cool. How someone reacts to how you express your feelings tells you a lot about how they feel about you. Um, and how much they value you, whether it's someone you love or just a random person on the street that felt like they was just going to randomly, they go around randomly trying to make people feel small, and they thought you was the one today. Nah. Another thing, just telling the truth about how you feel. Like, I know it's hard, sometimes when it's depressed, we feel like, oh, nobody cares about what we have to say or how we feel. But it's like, prioritize your feelings. Like, give your feelings a voice. The right people will hear you and see you. And I feel like that's just the theme. Like, the right people will, the right people will see you and hear you. People who are aligned with you will see you, hear you. And you shouldn't have to shrink for anybody, baby. You are the moment. The emotional risk that you take will gain you reward. So it's like, yes, you might not be loved or appreciated or cared for by everyone, but the right ones, once you bare your soul to them or you bare your emotions to them, the right ones will see you and the right ones will love you for who you are. And that's how you know you're around the right ones, because they love you for who you are. And I'm not saying like, if you have some things you need to work on, or you are the one, shrinking other people or making people feel small to make yourself feel big. Like, that comes with self-awareness, self-accountability, and self-responsibility. So those are things that are important too, on the other side of like, say you are the person who shrinks people because you feel so small inside. There's that other side of it too. So it's like that stuff like that has to be worked on. And it's like, on the other side of that, people don't have to accept that from you. People don't have to accept that you talk to them any kind of way, or people don't have to accept that when they get around you, they know, oh, they know, or you're like a person, I'll be like, oh, they know how I talk, oh, this is what I do, this is who I am. Like, acting like that, having that kind of attitude, you will keep no one worth having around you. People like that kind of try to fall into a victim mindset, but it's like, you really just got to check that in yourself. I'm, talking to the people who want to find the right ones, the real connections in their life, who want to, have and build that village, that community. I hope you guys like today's episode. I know this is kind of a little bit of a short one, but I feel like the message conveyed just like was straight to the point. Like we have to have the courage to be seen. Like this is our life. Like we came here to literally for a purpose, and no one can take your purpose from you. So you might as well, just do everything you can to build up the courage to be seen, to be loved, to be recognized. If you like today's episode, leave us a comment about, the parts that you liked about the episode and what you want to hear, any other topics you want to hear, or any other things you would like to see me do. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. I want to hear from my people. I love you guys. Please follow us on TikTok and Instagram at PrettyRealPersona, and then on subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned in with us. We're at Pretty Real Persona, where we have real talks and deep conversations, and we get pretty damn real about everything, and we leave nothing left unsaid. Tap in, tune in with your girl. Your favorite cancer, huh? Your favorite cancer, yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode, babies. Tune in, tap in every Wednesday, baby. I love you guys. Bye.